Vigets, yo, what's up, guys? What is going on? Hope everybody's doing well. Crystal Palace versus Liverpool 2-1, where Crystal Palace slapped. They just slapped Liverpool around, just did whatever they wanted with Liverpool. It was such a great performance by Crystal Palace, and really that 2-1 does not even begin to tell half the story of what happened in this game. If you told your friend that, hey, Crystal Palace just came from beating Liverpool 2-1, you might think like, oh, they got close, and they did get close. In the second half, they did have chances to be able to maybe win the game, but no, that first half doesn't even come close to telling the story about what exactly happened in this game. Crystal Palace were constantly just swarming all around that Liverpool 6-yard box. It was insane how many chances Liverpool just let through. That had so many holes. That defense had so many holes. It was so easy. I don't know how the ball was getting through. It almost seemed surreal the way it was happening constantly over and over. And Konate, he just could not with Mateta. Mateta was just bullying him, pulling him, shoving him, winning every single battle, every single duel against Konate. And Konate, I don't know what's going on, man. Konate's mind is somewhere else in Fashion Week Paris or something, because he just could not against Mateta. And honestly, I think Mateta, I wouldn't want to say he like failed or anything, but he needed to score. He had most of the chances in the first, at least in the first half for Crystal Palace, and that needed to go in. That absolutely needed to go in. Like, I don't know how Sarr only scored, and then who was the other one that ended up scoring? Oh, Nketiah. Mateta needed to be on the scoreboard. He needed to put his name on that score sheet. Absolutely crazy how many chances he had. That one that was very difficult. Like, I didn't even blame him that he kicked that ball out, let alone connected with the ball. I don't know how it ended up going, like a pop fly, ended up dropping and behind the shoulder, and he just struck it so beautifully. Just went a bit over the top. That would have been a hell of a goal. And then, of course, what everybody I think remembers is the one with the dummy that he plays out to Wharton, I think it is, and Wharton gave it back. Wharton could have himself, he could have shot the ball. Ends up serving it for Mateta. Beautiful upper 90 shot, hits the post. Alisson was gone. He was already completely beaten. And of course, ends up hitting the post. So close. And everything about that. And it wasn't only just a shot, it was the play. Again, one of those plays that was like Swiss cheese when it comes to the Liverpool defense. Just everything just going through. But Sarr, Mitchell, Wharton, Munoz also had an opportunity in the first half. I think double. One with, I think it was a shot. The header, I think, also that went outside. Like, so many opportunities for this Crystal Palace. 2-1 was nothing. Honestly, they deserve the win. Because although I'm happy for Chiesa, I'm very, very happy for Chiesa, especially after the game that he had against Southampton. You know he was going to come in with a different kind of energy, and that's exactly what they needed. But as happy as I am for his goal, Crystal Palace absolutely deserved that one, especially towards the end, and with the really nice chest and before it hits the ground volley from Nketiah. Brilliant. I was kind of crossing my fingers. I was hoping that it wasn't going to count, and it was going to be an offside. But no, they absolutely deserve it. I recognize that they absolutely deserve it. And Chiesa, I love this performance. And we need more of Chiesa. But this Chiesa, I just thought maybe him coming in wasn't gonna fit the match, and I was okay with what's his name, Connor Bradley coming out and Gakpo coming in to try to get that goal. Not much Gakpo did. I think he had like a shot. I mean, he was pretty effective. But Chiesa coming in, he was already announcing. He already had one opportunity. I don't know who it was that ended up passing him the ball in the middle, and just really getting it off as quick as possible, and so close. He was already announcing that he was going to score. And Salah, there were opportunities. Definitely there were opportunities there. Not as many. Definitely a lot more than Isak. Isak had 0 opportunities. I think there was one with an acute angle that he wasn't going to be able to score. A pass from Salah. But I still did like his movements. The only thing was that nobody was fitting in the ball. Wirtz wasn't doing anything. McAllister wasn't in the game. Soboslai playing so back, and the few times that he actually ended up feeding any of the two up front, I mean, something did happen. The pass to Wirtz, those passes that I wanted Wirtz to do to Salah or to Isak, I was waiting for him to play a ball just like that to Isak. You know, he never did. And Soboslai, if anyone, he's the one that ended up feeding him the ball. And I think it was another one to maybe Salah. That came close to being an opportunity. The Wirtz opportunity that ends up hitting Henderson, that should have been a goal. And then obviously Soboslai's corner kicks, every single corner kick placed right in the middle and just so venomous, lethal. I just don't understand why he's playing so back. He needs to play a little bit more up front. I at least should have changed in this game. Maybe not permanently, but in this game, if you're not seeing Wirtz, you're not seeing McAllister. Gravenberch was having kind of a hard day offensively. Defensively, as always, I think he's brilliant. But in this game, maybe try putting him up in the front. You know, he has that shot. And then the free kick. The perfect in the middle, neutral free kick. And I already saw the way he was standing. I didn't see that Szoboszlai was planning to take it. Even before something happened in the stands, some person or something needed medical attention and they had to stop the game for like 10 minutes. I said, please tell me Salah's not going to take the shot. And he ends up taking the shot. Like, why? Why was that? Why? That could have been, what was it? I think it was 1-0. Yeah, that could have been the tie right there. You know he's coming off a free kick like the one he scored against Arsenal. Why wouldn't you make him take the shot? And it's a perfect middle shot. You don't know where he's going to go. The goalie doesn't have any clue what he's going to, what he's going to lean towards, the left or the right. I thought that was a huge mistake and something that really, really pissed me off because Salah let his little ego take the shot there, which it should have been all day. It should have been Szoboszlai. But other than that, look, Liverpool were bad. But I still think it's a matter of that Liverpool are in this reconstruction phase, right? They're in this revamping phase. I don't like saying it, man. I don't like hearing about that. To me, that's like nonsense, especially with how high the stakes are when it comes to football. Like at the highest level, it's just going to take time. But unfortunately, it's just going to take time. You got to wait this one out, guys. Like Liverpool fans, you're going to have to wait this one out because this is essentially a kind of a brand new team. This is a new team, and it's going to take some time. Obviously, you would like Wirtz, Isak, Kerkez, Frimpong to be able to already be playing as if they were playing for years. But it's just going to take some time. You could tell that these guys are still not accustomed. Some of them because they're coming from other leagues. I never thought Wirtz was that great of a player. I know there's a good player there, but I didn't think he was going to change things. I haven't seen much of Wirtz. Enough for me to say that he's this amazing player, great player. Anytime, I haven't watched the Bundesliga, obviously, so I probably missed all the sensational things he's done in the Bundesliga. But anytime I watch them play for Germany, and I've watched plenty of Germany games, I don't see anything to shock me or send me into this belief that, oh my God, he is like the next big thing. I don't see that from Wirtz. So, him coming into the EPL, I think that's just a question of how long it's going to take for him to adapt. And at least you can say from Isak, I don't think it was really his fault in this game. He just didn't get the balls that he needed from his teammates. Like I said, Wirtz, Curtis Jones, when he came in, McAllister, Gravenberch a little bit, Szoboszlai, which I mostly expected him to be the one to help him out. Would have expected him to play with him and feed him some of these balls in these open spaces and to be able to pick him out. So I don't really blame him all that much. He looked comfortable, which is the most important thing. He didn't look out of sorts. He didn't look like he was out of shape. Just looks like he needs that understanding and that cohesiveness between the other players. So I don't see anything wrong with Isak. It's just gonna take some time, and at least he's EPL certified. He's played and he has the wherewithal when it comes to scoring goal. So overall, really, really, really entertaining game. Really good game from Crystal Palace. The chances that they created, and of course those same chances that they ended up missing. And credit to both keepers, especially Alisson, Mateta too. I liked what I saw with Jean-Baptiste Mateta, and we'll see what happens. It's still the beginning of the season, and it should get interesting. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.